Hello students. Today we are going to discuss a chapter, how do organisms reproduce, from class 10. So here first of all we will see what exactly reproduction means. Reproduction is to continue the life or to continue the species, a process where an organism produce its own kind, that is called as reproduction. Now reproduction can be broadly classified under two. One is asexual reproduction and another one is sexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? Where only single parent is involved, and here none of the sexual organs are involved, or I should say the gametes are not involved for the production of its own kind. Whereas in case of sexual reproduction, two parents involved. In case of sexual reproduction, two parents involved. In case of asexual reproduction, only one parent involved. Now we will see what is asexual reproduction, and further we will discuss about the another type of reproduction. Asexual reproduction in organisms can be categorized under various heads. For example, in organisms, asexual reproduction can be binary fission, where a single parent divides into two daughter cells and produces its own kind. Here simply I am writing the examples. Binary fission can be shown by amoeba. Second, we have multiple fission. What is multiple fission? When a single parent divides into more than one daughter cell. For example, Plasmodium. In case of Plasmodium, you must have seen that a single parent goes ahead with so many multiple number of daughter cells. That shows multiple fission. Further, we have budding. What is budding? A small outgrowth will first appear on the parental body, and then that small outgrowth will develop further and it will get detached from the parental body, resulting in the formation of a new organism. So budding can be shown by organisms like Hydra, yeast, right? Further asexual type of reproductions can be fragmentation. What is fragmentation? When a single parental body splits into pieces, and those pieces are referred as fragments. So when they are splitting into fragments and each fragment is responsible to produce a new organism, that is called as fragmentation. It will be shown by Spirogyra. So there are number of asexual mode of reproduction. Now quickly I am beginning with one more kind of asexual reproduction, but it is for higher plants. That is called as vegetative propagation. What is vegetative propagation, children? Vegetative propagation means by using the vegetative parts like stem, root, leaf, etc., the new plant is being produced. That process is called as vegetative propagation, right? So we have different kinds of vegetative propagation methods. For example, we are using cutting. We use rose stem cuts to produce a new plant. Then second one is layering, that is easily observed for jasmine plants. We have grafting. Grafting can also be used for your mint, your pomegranate, then especially for mango and guava trees. Fine. The technical vegetative propagation, or I should say artificial vegetative propagation method, which is nowadays commonly utilized by so many laboratories, tissue culture. where a single piece of tissue, or I should say a single tissue, can produce number of plants. That is called as tissue culture. So it is all about the vegetative propagation, and here we have completed our asexual mode of reproduction. Fine. In our next video, we will observe that how the sexual reproduction in plants are taking place, and what about the sexual reproduction in animals. Till the time, bye bye, take care.